Hello everybody, happy Friday, it's Lindsay here. We are getting ready to do a chair yoga class. So if you've never tried chair yoga before, you'd like to give it a shot, please feel free to grab a chair. Preferably a chair without arms, if you have one accessible. If you are on a hardwood floor, feel free to set your chair up on a mat if you have one. If you don't have a mat, that's okay. Put your chair on a carpet so it doesn't slide around as we practice today. If you have any props at home that you'd like to use, for example, some blocks, you can grab some blocks. If you don't have those, don't worry about it. So again, find a comfortable chair, set it up on either a mat or a carpet, and we will get started with our chair yoga class very soon. If you have any special requests today, parts of the body that need some extra attention, please feel free to post in the comments here today, and I would be happy to cater this session to you. So we'll get started in about 5 minutes. Again, pull up a chair, pull up a mat, or put the chair on a carpet so you are stable as we practice today. And I also want to ask that you all please listen to your body as we practice. So if we're moving into any poses or positions that feel uncomfortable, or if you have any pain, please remember that you can always back off, opt out, and you can always rest as we move throughout the practice today. So do what you can, leave the rest behind. Listen to your body, and we'll have some fun today with some chair yoga. Again, I'm taking requests, so if there are parts of the body that need extra attention, feel free to post in the comments, and we'll get started with our chair yoga class in about 4 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And if anybody has any questions while we're hanging out and waiting to start class, you can also post those questions or any comments you might have in the comment box right next to the screen. I'll be posting all of these videos in the new group that I've created. If you're not a member, please feel free to join the group. All of the resources that I will be creating will be posted in that group, and I'll also be transferring all of these videos onto my YouTube page as well. This afternoon I'll be recording some classes that are not live, so you'll be able to access them as well on the Facebook page, on the YouTube page, and within the coming weeks, I will have a website set up for all of these resources as well. Thanks for joining us, everybody. So again, if you have any requests for what you would like to do today in chair yoga, please feel free to comment. If your shoulders are tight, need some extra attention, if your neck is bothering you, if your low back is feeling achy, go ahead and post in those comments, and we will cater this class to you today. So we'll get started in about 3 minutes. Grab a chair, and we'll get started shortly. So again, we're beginning our chair yoga class. In about a minute or so, grab a chair. If you have one accessible, hey. I'm also going to be hosting, hey Karen, I'm also going to be hosting a mat yoga class this afternoon at 6 o'clock, followed by a meditation at 7 o'clock. So stay tuned, and if you can't make it for the live sessions, they'll all be posted on the Lindsay Jamison Yoga and Mindfulness group, and I'll be posting them on YouTube as well. Does anybody have any requests for today? Please feel free to comment, let me know, and we'll get started in just a few moments. Thanks for being with us, everybody. So as you're getting ready for this class today, you can feel free to be barefoot, or if it's more comfortable for you to have shoes on, that's all right as well. Find a comfortable chair. Again, a chair without arms is preferable, but if you have one with arms and that's your only option, that's okay. Do your best to work around that today. All right. And it's time to get started, everybody. So let's make our way into the chair. And as you arrive, find the feet planted firmly on the floor, about hips-width distance apart. Lengthen through the spine. Imagine there's a string drawing you from the base of the spine up through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Begin to soften through the face. Soften and unhinge the jaw. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes or find a very soft gaze. Resting the palms face down or face up on the thighs. And as you arrive here, take a moment just to notice the sensation of the feet making contact with the floor. Noticing your seat resting in the chair. And allow your awareness to move to your breath. Taking a moment to observe the breath's natural flow. Noticing the quality of your breath in this moment. Is the breath slow or fast? Does it feel deep or shallow? Does the breath feel open or slightly constricted? Without judgments, just notice, witness the presence of the breath in your body right now. And then we'll begin to slow down and deepen the breaths intentionally using the yogic 3-part breath. Breathing in and out through the nose if possible. On an inhalation, send the breath down to the belly. Expand the belly like a balloon. Exhaling, draw the navel in toward the spine, releasing every last inch of stale air. Breathing in, expand the belly out like a balloon. Fill the rib cage in every direction, feeling the front, the sides, and the back of the rib cage expand. Exhale, releasing the air from the ribs down to the bottom of the belly. Draw the navel in as you release. Breathing in, expand your belly outward. Fill the rib cage in every direction. Fill your upper chest with breath. Exhaling from the chest down through the ribs. Pull the navel in, releasing all the air. And continue this breath at your own pace, balancing effort with comfort, expanding from the belly up and exhaling from the chest all the way down. And take a moment to consider a personal intention for your practice today. What do you need to stay balanced, calm, relaxed? What is the purpose behind your movement today? Breathing in, feeling that extension through the spine, crown of the head reaching skyward, and as you exhale, slowly lower the chin toward the chest. Breathing in, gently roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Pause here for a moment. If you'd like, you can place the right hand on top of the head. Another option here is to draw that left hand behind you. Breathing expansively, listening to your body, never pushing into pain. When you're ready, releasing that left hand and roll the chin back down to the chest. Breathing in, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Soften the shoulders here. You can stay here or place the left hand on the head. And another option is to draw that right arm behind you. Continuing those expansive 3-part breaths here. And then gently releasing the arms, and on the exhale, roll the chin back down to the chest. Breathing in, lift the chin skyward. Feel the stretch through the throat. Try not to crunch the back of your neck here. And exhale, slowly lower chin to chest. Do that one more time. Breathing in, lifting the chin skyward. Feeling this expansion through the throat and the back of the neck. And exhaling, chin to chest. Breathing in, bring the head all the way back to center, neutral, chin parallel to the floor. Feel the length in the spine, and on the next exhale, turn the head to the right, gazing over the right shoulder. Again, finding a range of motion that feels comfortable for you, never forcing these movements. Breathing in, coming back to center, and as you exhale, turning the head to the left, gazing over that left shoulder. Let's do that one more time on each side, inhaling to center, exhaling, gazing over the shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. On the next inhale, gently coming all the way back to center. Let's bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Breathing in, sweep the elbows forward and up. Exhale, draw the elbows back and down. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back and down. And you can keep a little engagement through your core, so the pelvic floor and the navel are drawing in and up to help keep you stable and your spine aligned as you move. Remembering you can always back off a little bit with this movement if it's feeling too intense. Listen to your body. When the elbows come down next, pause and let's reverse the movement, inhaling back and up. Exhaling forward and down. Linking the movement with the breath, allowing the breath to guide you. Do one more rotation here. And then when the elbows come down by the sides, relax the arms, give the arms a little shake. Now press down into the feet, a little engagement in the core. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, turn the palms out as you release the arms down by your sides. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling, turning the palms out, releasing the arms down. One more time, breathing in, rising, breathing out, releasing. Now let's switch that up. Inhale, arms sweep out and up as the palms face up. Exhale, arms forward and down. 2 more times, breathing in, breathing out. Last one. And then breathing in, reach the arms forward. Plug the shoulders into the sockets, create little fists. Let's make circles with the wrists here, starting to open up the wrists, releasing the joints here, and then move in the opposite direction. Now if this feels too intense for your shoulders or upper arms, an option is to draw your elbows in towards your sides as you do this movement. And then give the hands a little shake. Release any tension. Relaxing the arms down. Place the right hand on the chair. Inhale, the left arm sweeps out and up. Feel the length in your spine. And as you exhale, gently tip over to the right. Ground down into both of your sitting bones. Relax that left shoulder. Maybe the right ear falls toward the right shoulder if that feels supportive. Breathing in, rise and reach, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, left arm lowers. Hold on to the chair with that left arm. Inhale, right arm reaches out and up. Again, feeling this axial extension. And then exhale, very gently tipping over to the left. Keeping that right sitting bone grounded, softening through the right shoulder, breathing expansively. Inhale, rise and reach, lengthen. Exhale, release the arm down. And then let's bring the hands to the thighs. Sit forward in your chair slightly. Make sure you still feel comfortable. And we'll begin some spinal movements, a little cat-cow. You stay where you are. I'm just going to shift my chair so you can see this movement a little bit better here. So when you arrive, feet are still hips width distance apart. Begin with a nice long spine. And then on the inhale, slide the belly and the pelvis forward. Slide your hands back, roll the shoulder blades in and down, a little lift of the chin. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone back, round through the spine, draw the chin in toward the chest as the hands come back to the knees. Breathing in, rolling the belly and chest forward, relaxing the shoulders back and down. Feel the lift through the heart, the upper chest. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding through the spine like a Halloween cat, chin to chest. And we'll continue this little cat-cow movement at your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out. Remember to balance effort with comfort, effort with ease. Modifying if you need to, backing off if that's necessary. Now the next time you come forward into cow pose, pause here. If you'd like, you can reach the hands back for your chair, walking them down slightly as you lift your heart a little bit more. Expansive breaths. One more breath here. And then on the exhale, sliding the hands to the thighs, tuck the tailbone back, round through the spine, chin to chest. Relax your shoulders, soften your face and jaw. Breathing in, we'll slowly rise all the way back up through center. Again, keep your chair where it is. I'm going to adjust for our next pose. So for this next one, let your feet come out a little bit wider than hips width distance. Again, ground down through your feet for support. We'll begin by lengthening through the spine. Hands are on the knees or thighs. And as you exhale, keep a long spine as you begin to tip forward. Now on the inhale, rock the torso to the right and back. Exhaling to the left as you round forward. Imagine you're stirring a pot here. Link the movement with the breath. And if there's any discomfort in the hips or the low back, maybe these movements become a little smaller. Maybe you work around that discomfort. And remember to find your edge. Your edge is that place where there might be a little bit of discomfort, but there's no pain. There's still a little bit of ease within that movement. Let's do one more rotation here. Now the next time the torso comes forward, pause, and then we'll reverse, breathing into the left and back, breathing out to the right as you round forward. Letting the breath guide this movement. And if your mind is wandering, bring that attention to the breath to help keep you centered in this moment right now. We'll do one more rotation in this direction. And the next time you come forward, pause here for a moment. And on an exhale, we'll take a little forward fold. So if you're having low back pain, you can keep the hands on the knees or thighs. If it feels supportive, you can slide the hands down the shins, relax your head and neck here. Maybe giving a little shake of the head, yes. A little shake, no. Releasing any tension through the cervical spine. And then find stillness here for a moment. If the hands are not on the thighs, go ahead and place the hands back on the knees or thighs. A little engagement of the core, pelvic floor, navel, reach in and up, and on the inhale, slowly rise all the way back up to center. Receive a breath in. Open the mouth and release. And you can take one of those release breaths at any point if you're feeling tension or heat or stress built up in the body. That's a great way to let it go. So we'll do a few seated sun salutations here in the chair. You can keep the legs wider than hips width distance here. Lengthen through your spine, and on an exhale, bring the hands toward heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and up overhead. Maybe palms touch, perhaps you gaze up. Exhale, cactus arms, bend the elbows, let them come into alignment with the shoulders. Now a little engagement of the core here, and on an exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Engage that core. Begin to tip forward, keep along the spine, and then place the hands on the knees, and as you exhale, fold forward, either keeping the hands there or sliding them down the shins. Inhale, slide your hands up the shins, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold back in. Breathing in, the right arm sweeps out to the right and up overhead. Spread the fingers wide, gaze up if that's supportive for your neck. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm sweeps out and up. Gaze up. Exhale, release. Now 2 ways to do this next move. We're going to lift the heels. If you need a little support for your low back, hands come to the knees as you rise, or you can sweep the arms out to the sides and up overhead. Palms touch, look up. And exhale, hands to heart, heels to the floor. Big breath in. Let it go. Let's do one more sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep out and up, reach up. Maybe palms touch as you look up. Exhale, cactus arms. Engage your core. This time on the exhale, we're going to begin to tip forward. And then your choice, hands stay on the knees or slide down the shins for a fold. Inhale, lengthening through the spine, sliding the hands up the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the left arm sweeps out and up, gaze up. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm sweeps out and up. Exhale, release. Now lift the heels. Engage your core. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, hands to heart, heels to floor. Big breath in. Let it go. And let's give the arms and the body a little shake here. We're going to move into the lower body to do some stretches. So walking the feet back in about hips width distance apart. Let's straighten the right leg, bringing the toes, the heel to the floor and the toes to point up. Now I'm going to take a moment to adjust this screen so you can see a little bit better. Excellent. So again, the foot comes forward, toes point skyward. Make sure that that left knee is stacked above the ankle in alignment with your hip still. Now a little engagement of the core, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, hinge from the waist, lead with the heart as you begin to fold forward. Now you might stay here with the hands resting on the lap. Maybe if it feels supportive, your right hand slides down the right leg as you soften through your head and neck. Again, find your edge. Please never force any of these movements. Find that balance of effort and comfort in your body right now. And breathe. Send your expansive 3-part breaths into the tension. And take one more breath here. And then breathing in, engage the core as you slowly press your way back up. And then we'll make circles with the right ankle. So moving in one direction a few times to awaken the joint. And then moving in the opposite direction as well. Now pause here, keeping the right leg straight. We're going to point the toes out to the right and slowly slide the leg out to the right. If you'd like, you can hold on to the chair as you do this. Keep that length through your spine. Now turn the toes in towards your body and gently glide the leg back in. Point the right toes out, glide the leg out. Be easy on your body here. Point the toes in and slide that right leg back in. And then when you're ready, toes point up. Draw that foot back down to the floor and just rock that right leg from side to side, releasing any tension through the hip. And then we'll switch sides here. So straightening the left leg this time, toes point skyward, right knee is still bent, knee is stacked above the ankle and in alignment with the hip. Either hands can stay holding on to the chair here, or hands can come to the lap. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge from the waist. Lead with your heart as you fold forward. Now you can stay here or hands on the chair, or you can slide that left hand down the left leg if you want a deeper stretch. Relax the head, relax the neck, soften through the face, unhinge your jaw. And breathe. Send your expansive breaths into the tension. If you're holding on to any unnecessary tension in your body, just notice where that might be and see if you can consciously soften it as you breathe. Now a little engagement of the core. Slowly press your way back up to center. Take your time. Keep that left leg straight. If you'd like, hands can come to the chair or rest on your lap. We'll make circles with that left ankle. Moving in one direction for a few times, and then reversing the direction of the circle with that left foot. Now pause here, toes point up at first, then we're going to point these left toes out to the left, and as you exhale, draw that left leg out. Now gently point the left toes in toward the body, slide that left leg back in. Turn the toes out, slide out, turn the toes in, slide it in. One more time. If this is creating any pain in your hip, please be easy, back off or opt out, knowing you can always rest at any point, honor your body. And then toes point up, and we'll draw that foot back to the floor. And rock that left leg from side to side. Excellent. So if anybody has any sciatic pain or discomfort in that low back, I'm going to show you a really nice stretch for that next. Two options. First option, which is a little difficult for some people, is drawing that right ankle to the left knee. Now, if that's not accessible today, no worries. Your option is to cross that right ankle over the left ankle. So be where you are, no need to force any of these movements. Now when you arrive, you can either keep the hands on the leg or hands on the chair. Breathing in, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, hinge from your waist as you begin to fold forward. Now again, I want to emphasize finding your edge. So find that place where effort meets comfort. If you feel like you've moved too far, you can always back off a bit. This can be a very intense stretch. Remember to use your breath here. Send that breath into the tightness. Now for those of you who feel like you might want to go deeper, another option is to maybe slide that left hand down the left leg. Again, if that feels like it's too intense for you, you do not have to move into that. Let's take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, a little engagement of the core. On the inhale, we'll rise back up. And on the exhale, slowly release that right foot back down. And again, give that right knee a little rock from side to side. And then we'll try this on the other side. So bringing your left ankle to your right knee. Again, if that's not accessible today, no worries. You can cross that left ankle over your right for this posture. Now on an inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hands are either on the leg or on the chair. And as you exhale, hinge from the waist, lead with the chest, and fold forward. Breathing very expansively here. Paying attention to the sensations in your body right now. Receive one more breath here. A little engagement of the core. On the inhale, slowly rise back up. And on the exhale, carefully release that left leg down. Give it a little rock from side to side. If you want, you can do the Charleston here. Do a little dance, have some fun. I do this with my chair yoga students all the time. This is actually really good for your brain health too. Every time you're crossing the right side over to the left or vice versa, you're actually getting the left and right hemisphere of the brain making more neural networks and communicating a little bit better. So have some fun. All right. So speaking of contralateral movements, let's do a few here. So lengthen through your spine, let your feet come back to about hips width distance apart. Relax your arms down, engage your core. Breathing in, lift the right leg just as high as is comfortable, and the left arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, release. And we'll continue at your own pace. Again, you might not lift the leg all that high. Listen to your body. What do you need in this moment? Do that. Breathing in and out, in and out. A few more rounds if you can. Know that you can rest at any point. Okay, last one on each side. And then release. Give the knees a little shake. If you want, you can get your arms swaying in the opposite direction as the knees. Coming into a nice little twist here from side to side. Maybe gazing over the shoulder as the arms come from right to left, move from right to left. And then slowly returning to center. Receive a deep breath in. Open the mouth and release. Let's do 2 more of those. Big breath in. Let it go. Last one. Excellent. So next we're going to do some contralateral jumping jacks here. These are really fun. Again, listen to your body, move at your own pace. So on the inhale, we'll reach the right leg, left arm out. Spread the fingers, spread the toes wide. And then exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale and continue here at your own pace. Feel this expansion in your body as you reach the limbs out and away. Now, if you want more of a challenge, you can start moving faster. If that feels like it's too much, move a little slower. Find a flow that feels good for you. Don't forget your breath here. Breathe expansively. Do a few more of these. Okay, last one on each side and back to center. Take a moment to pause, maybe closing the eyes. Notice the sensations that are present in your body without judgment. Knowing a release breath is always an option here as well. And then when you're ready, let's sit back in the chair. Let the legs come out as wide as is comfortable here. Breathing in, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, turn to the right, bringing both hands to the right thigh. Inhale, find that length once more. And on the exhale, hinge from the waist as you fold over the right thigh. Keep your left sitting bone grounded here in the chair. If you feel like it lifted up, ground it back down. Soften the shoulders. Soften your face. Noticing where you're feeling this in your body right now. Breathing in a little engagement of the core as you rise back up. And then exhale, let's turn the torso to the left, bringing the hands to the left thigh. Inhale, lengthening again. And then exhale, hinge from the waist as you fold over that left leg. Both sitting bones stay grounded in your chair. Soften through your upper body and breathe. One more breath here. And then breathing in a little engagement of the core as you rise back up through center. Now 2 options. You can bring the hands to the chair or hands to the thighs. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge from the waist as you fold forward. Now, if you're having a little low back pain, you don't want to move down too far, you can bring the elbows to the thighs. You can stay holding on to the chair. If you want to go for that deeper stretch, maybe walking the hands down the chair, down the thighs, or just releasing the arms down toward the floor. Again, this is your practice, your body. What version of this posture feels best for you right now? If you'd like, you can give the head a little shake, yes. A little shake, no. You can let the torso rock from right to left. Or you can just find stillness here. We'll receive a few more breaths in this spread leg forward fold. And then when you're ready, gently place the hands either on the chair or the thighs first. Engage the core and then inhale, rise back up. Take your time as you arrive. When you're ready, lengthen through the spine again. And this time, lift your heels. Feel the thighs rolling outward. Pull in and up from that pelvic floor. The navel draws in and up. Now you can stay here, or on an inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And on an exhale, bend your elbows, coming into goddess pose. So the heels are lifted, thighs rolling out, strong through the core, nice and long through the spine. Maybe hands or fingers are spread wide here. And notice where your elbows are in space. You can gaze over to the right, gaze over to the left, seeing if you can get those elbows in alignment with your shoulders. One more breath here. And exhale, release the arms, release the heels. Big breath in, let it go. And let's carefully walk the feet back in through center. You can come toward the edge of the chair again and give the knees a little rock from side to side here. And just take a moment to tune in and notice how the body's feeling. We'll come back to center. So next we're going to do a little twist for the spine. So 2 options here again. You can take your right thigh and cross it over your left thigh. If that's not accessible, no worries. You can cross the right ankle over the left ankle here. Place the left hand on the right knee. Lengthen through your spine. Reach the right arm forward. And on the exhale, sweep the right arm back. Follow with your gaze. And then plant the hand wherever it's most comfortable on the chair. Now, I'm going to turn my chair so you can see me a little bit better, but you stay put where you are. On the inhale, I'm imagining a string drawing me up through the crown of the head, lengthening. And on the exhale, relaxing, softening, releasing the shoulders. And if it feels appropriate in the neck, you can gaze over that right shoulder. The inhale invites that lengthening. The exhale invites a sense of relaxation. Notice what part of the spine you're feeling this the most. Remembering not to force. One more breath here. And on your next exhale, slowly unwinding as you return back through center. And then we'll switch sides. So again, you can keep your chair where it is. I'm just going to turn mine so you can see me a bit better. This time the left thigh crosses over the right thigh, or if that's not comfortable, crossing the left ankle over the right. Right hand comes to left knee, lengthen through the spine. As you reach that left arm forward, and as you exhale, sweep the arm back, follow with the gaze, and then plant the hand wherever it's most comfortable on the chair for you. Try not to lean back here, but find that length and extension through your spine. If it feels supportive, you're gazing over the left shoulder. Find a sense of relaxation with the shoulders. And find a gaze that's most comfortable for you. If you're having neck discomfort, the chin can stay in alignment with the chest. Or you can gaze over that left shoulder. Breathing in, feeling the length. Breathing out, finding that sense of softness and surrender. Breathing expansively. on your next exhale, slowly unwinding as you come forward, bringing the feet back to the floor, receiving a breath in, and letting it go. And then let's take a moment, sit toward the edge of the chair, bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall out to the sides. You can rest the hands on the legs or on the chair. And just close the eyes here for a moment. Feeling into the body. Just observing whatever you're noticing, whatever's there. When you're ready, gently bringing the feet back to the floor. Now it's time for the best pose of them all, the relaxation pose. So feel free to sit back in your chair a bit here. Find the most comfortable and restful position for you. You can let the palms face down or face up, or rest one palm on top of the other. And this pose, Shavasana or corpse pose, is one of the most important postures of the practice because it allows our nervous system to integrate and assimilate all of the information from our practice. And so, as you arrive here, begin to completely soften and release. Let go of any control of the breath. Let it be natural. And allow the weight of the body to melt away into the chair. If the mind is feeling busy, allow your attention to simply rest on the natural flow of the inhalation and the exhalation, returning to the breath whenever you notice the mind has wandered. And just let go. Receive a breath in Let it go. You can bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, maybe circling ankles and wrists. Maybe reaching the limbs out and away. As you reawaken into this beautiful day. And then we'll close with the sound of Om. Your choice, you can join us or just listen. Maybe bringing the hands together at the heart center or resting the hands wherever it's most comfortable for you. And we'll receive a breath in for Om. The light in me honors and respects the light in each of you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with us today. Namaste. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here for chair yoga practice. I really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed this session and you'd like to donate, that would be so incredibly appreciated. You can find my information on the link above on this stream or in the group. And if you're unable to donate at this time, no worries. I totally understand. Feel free to share this post with others, tag people, join the group. I'd love to connect with you all. If you have special requests as to classes you'd like to see, please feel free to comment, message me, let me know what you're looking for. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of you. I hope you're staying well. Have a beautiful day, everybody.